Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is John.
My name is Sam.
And we are
The Elliot Muffins.
So today we're going to be doing a Minions review, and we're going to tell you the good, the bad, and whether it's worth seeing or not, and whether you should spend money on this film. Okay. If you've seen the trailer, you kind of know what it's on about. It does spoil a couple of things in the trailer, but it doesn't really matter too much. But it's basically the Minions from Despicable Me, and most people love them. Some people find them irritating. Main voices are Pierre Coffin, who you probably haven't heard of, but he voices all the little minions. And there's also Sandra Bullock as Scarlet Overkill, you also see in the trailer, and other people such as Steve Coogan, John Hamm, and Michael Keaton as well.
So, what we start off with is the minions trying to find a master. They follow the biggest bag of thing they can find all the way through. However, eventually, they find Sanctuary. And then three adventurers being
Kevin, Bob, Stuart,
decide to go on an adventure, looking for
and
the
to
biggest,
find
the biggest, baddest master they can.
We're going to go into that's just a brief plot. We don't want to spoil anything, so we're not going to spoil anything in this review. So, great thing. Animation's awesome. It looks really good. I mean,
there are no flaws, particularly in the animation.
It's really detailed. It's really clear. It's awesome. It's
How we already knew that from Despicable Me.
It's better than most animation around anyway. It's not quite Pixar, but it is still really good. Illumination Studios are pretty good at this stuff, it seems anyway. And also, what else is great, Sam?
The general first 30 minutes are the best part of the film, but after the first 30 minutes, it kind of brings out a brand new plot. It's still kind of building to the main aim that they wanted. However, it adds in a full new storyline that I don't really feel needed to be there.
Which is fine. I mean, it's simple, kids will enjoy it, but it's kind of like subplot takes you somewhere that you don't really, it doesn't really need to be there, and it ends up taking a lot of this runtime up, really. And also, some of the humour. The minions are good in small doses, in my opinion anyway. Like
as you see in Despicable Me.
Like in Despicable Me, they're fine, because you don't see them loads, but they're still in there, and they're good comic relief, but when they've got the film to themselves, they can't speak, can they? So it's like
it becomes too much minions.
Like
although going into the film, obviously you expected it to all be about minions. However, you kind of find out that the jokes are funny, but I feel like they're a lot more tailored to a younger audience. However, then you also get certain jokes designed to adults that date back in time, because obviously it's set in 1968,
yeah.
And so you do get some plots from that generally like older people will understand. Which I feel like they did for parents taking their kids.
And so what I was saying before with the first 30 minutes of the film, that's probably why it's better, because the minions, you kind of being first introduced to them again, you're getting all the humour and stuff, and then once the subplot starts to kick in, you're still getting all this humour, and it just kind of becomes repetitive and dull, because they're just doing the same thing over and over again, and they kind of have the same, they don't really have any variety in humour at all. It's kind of just the same thing, so it gets a bit tedious after a while when you watch it.
Carrying on with the negatives, it may become a little bit irritating for older viewers, just with most of the jokes are tailored to young people, and some of them are a bit bland, but obviously young people find things a lot more humorous pretty easily.
The film drags on a little bit too long.
Near the end, it's quite a short film anyway.
It's not. It's about an hour and 44 or something like that, and it just kind of I think maybe it's probably because of the subplot. But as we said, it's tailored to kids, so your kids will enjoy it definitely if they're a fan of Despicable Me and stuff like that.
If you're just like looking for reviews to know if it's actually worth taking your kids, so we'd strongly advise you taking them.
I'd take that. It's good. It isn't a bad film, but it wears on you quick anyway. So, and that's about it really for our Minions review.
So that's everything we have to talk about here. So if you have enjoyed,
and if there's anything else that you think, as it's our first video, if there's anything that you think we need to improve on, anything like that, then please drop it down in the comments below, and we'll be sure to try and fix it and make our videos as good as possible. So anyway,
so if you are ever looking for another review in the future, be sure to come back, and I'm pretty sure we will have a review on the film. We generally watch films fairly early.
We'll be covering Terminator Genesis soon, coming out 2nd of July. So
yep.
Cool.
So if you have enjoyed, be sure to slap the subscribe button. I've been Sam.
I've been Jordan,
and we will see you in the next one.